Friday.
Morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning to you too. You're on a different side to me today. Why are you standing there?
Darren, I'm sure the viewers aren't interested.
Just notice.
If it means so much to you,
I thought it didn't feel right.
There we are.
That's
okay.
better.
Does that feel any better now?
Much better, thank you. You know, I like order.
It's like your side of the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But funny, we're going to be talking about that today. If you want to swap your side of the bed with somebody else, but more of that to come. In a few minutes' time, we're live to Australia. Matt is there, speaking with the legend that is Stefanie Powers. She got the boot last night.
She did, but she's had a chance to smooth her hair down.
Yeah.
See, that'll be the first thing she wants to do.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, I married my own Mrs H, of course.
You did.
Mrs H, yeah.
Yeah, you did. So for a fortnight already, the jungle's been their home, but last night saw the first celebrity to evictee feel the wrath of your vote, Stefanie Powers. Yeah, well, it is, you know, it's always slightly embarrassing going out first, isn't it?
Well, I don't think Stefanie was weeping too much. I think
No,
she's
she
quite
was
looking
very
forward
pleased.
to it. Much to the relief of her ever-curling hair.
Follow my rhythm, all right?
You keep on running like a river to the sea. Look no further, boy, 'cause I got just
Stop talking. Concentrate.
taking over you. That's what love can do.
Don't worry, Stefanie, you're a veggie anyway. You don't need to eat.
Woman, oh yeah.
I pick Fatima.
Everybody was struck with an emotion that I don't think we expected when people started to say goodbye. I think even in adversity, we've shown some of the best parts of being a human being and being together on this planet. They want to call this sadism in the jungle. That's what they should call it.
So there you go, she's out, and any journalist worth their salt will want to talk to her. Matt Johnson, he was prepared to endure the hardships and the hostilities of the jungle so that he could talk to
You
Stefanie.
mean he's in the
We're going-
Versace Hotel? That's
Oh,
where you
is
mean
he?
is,
Oh,
yeah.
you spoilt it.
Hello, Mr Matt.
Hello, London. Ruth and Eamon, hello, how are you?
Very good. I wish I was sitting where you are.
Well, this is actually my bedroom. So, Eamon, you're more than welcome, mate. It's a lovely hotel. It's a fantastic place to be.
So you've managed to get Stefanie Powers in your bedroom and you've only been there for a day. Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. They're saying good morning.
They're saying good morning?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, good morning.
Good morning, Ruth and Eamon.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
yes.
morning. It's nighttime here, so
Yes.
we're...
So how
So,
are
guys,
you
I'm
feeling?
going to have a little chat with Stefanie. Yeah. Stefanie, how are you feeling? They want to know how
Tired.
you're feeling. Very tired.
Well, it's we got into this rhythm in the jungle that, you know, the nighttime would come and we'd have whatever meal that we had, some sort of a meal, and we'd go immediately to sleep. So my rhythms are completely off now, and I'm a little bit shell-shocked because not only did I get out of the jungle this morning, but it was very early in the morning, and it hasn't stopped. So there's been a flurry of activity, all of which is really very different than what I've been doing for the last 14
Was it
days.
a relief to come out?
Delicious! Oh, God, I can't tell you. It was absolutely brilliant.
What was the first thing that you did?
I washed my hair, and I washed my body, and I washed everything I could wash.
You were just saying now that the hairdresser could smell smoke through your hair.
I had washed my hair, and I had washed myself and did everything I possibly could, and I needed some color, and I needed a
Some
professional
pampering.
to
You needed some pampering.
straighten my hair, which is not easy to straighten, as I think some of you have seen. I'm going to be famous, not only famous for the before and after pictures of this hair. But as he was, you know, filing through my hair and figuring it out, he said, "Have you been near smoke lately?" And I said, "As in a campfire?" He said, "Yes, it smells like you've been." So getting it out of my system is going to be
Absolutely,
the
get it
next
out of your system.
trial.
But do you regret anything? Did you have a good time in the jungle?
You know, at this moment, I think the dust has to settle before I can distill what the experience was, what the highs were and what the lows were, and really put it in proper perspective, because right now it's a kind of a blur.
Yeah, because you're a Scorpio, like me.
I am, yes. What's your day?
November the 18th.
Aha.
Yes, and I would
Shake
be the
that
same as you.
tail.
You were fairly quiet.
We didn't have any scorpions in camp.
Which is probably a
I
good
expected that we might have some, but
Yes.
didn't.
We're a rare breed.
I know.
Very
What
cool,
can we do?
but
I thought
rare
I'd say hello
breed.
to my kind.
But so, how did you find it? Did you find it boring at all?
There was a lot of tedious time, and but I managed to occupy my brain. Occupying your brain is probably one of the most difficult things to do in the context of this kind of, periods of great doldrum and then frenzies of activity and then highs and lows emotionally because you're anticipating what you have to do. You don't know. They keep you in the dark so that
and
they
you
can
have no
heighten
idea
the tension.
what your public perception is outside as well. Was that
We
a
don't
worry?
know how it's all being edited. We don't know how our what we say or what we do is being clipped together, and we sort of everything is out of your control. And so when you're suddenly plucked out of your life and placed in a situation which is similar to being a prisoner of war in a funny sort of way, where you have certain deprivations of sleep and food and kind of activities. But more than anything else, you are deprived of all self-determination, which is a very interesting exercise.
The control is taken away, essentially.
There is no control. You have no control. Control is an illusion. And you start to have to let go, and everybody deals with that in a different way.
Yeah, absolutely. And how did you deal with the challenge, with the trials? I think you enjoyed them.
But the bugs don't bother me. You see, I spent my life in funny places, uncomfortable places, in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
And sometimes with many more dangerous animals than we encountered in these trials.
I think you came into your own with the bed bugs trial. You were so focused in that. It seemed like you enjoyed that.
I was asleep.
But to be able to sleep in that situation, you must have, a lot of inner strength. Because for me, I could not do that.
But there's nothing I could do, They were these little things that looked like, they were odd little creatures. And they were trying to get in, and they would burrow in and everything. And I'd swick them away, and they'd burrow in. Eventually they sort of settled, and they'd burrow every once in a while. But, there was nothing I could do. I thought I was tucked in as much as I could, and they weren't going to harm me.
No,
so,
no, absolutely not.
Better to go to sleep.
just go to sleep. Just blank it all off. How did you find your housemates, your campmates? How did you find them?
I found them by walking to the road.
No, not that way.
I'm sorry.
Which ones did you get on with? Which ones, obviously?
Gosh, I don't know if we have enough time to talk about the full. But there we had lots of highs, lots of lows, lots of boredom, lots of. There was a mixture of a tremendous amount of. Highs and lows, I think. Not so many lows as it was, ups and downs because of the fluctuation of the activities, of the dynamic of moving from camp to camp, of the trials, of the anticipation of the trials, of the introduction of new people. So it was all, it was a very interesting exercise.
Well, Stefanie, you're a fantastic addition to this series.
Well, thank you very much. It's been interesting.
And enjoy it now. Enjoy the Versace Hotel. Help yourself to anything from my minibar.
Well,
you're more than
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you very much.
Very kind.
It's a pleasure speaking
to you. It's an offer a girl couldn't refuse.
Absolutely. It'd be silly to refuse.
You're a big spender, aren't you?
I am, yeah. It's on the company. It's on Eamon's account.
Oh, it's yours. Okay, well, thank you very much. The minibar. We're going to go.
My pleasure.
At it.
My pleasure. And the thing is, I think I can smell that camp smoke fire from here.
Yeah.
You think, once you mentioned it there, which
Smoky.
is amazing. You see, she's an amazing actress because she forms a link with a Hollywood of a bygone age. I mean, she's acted with all the greats, the John Waynes of this world and whatever.
You've always had a soft spot, haven't you, for Stefanie?
I have.
Soft spot.
But and wasted on him. I'll
send you next time.
Okay. There we go.